The first question. A lead ball moving with the velocity v strikes a wall and stops. If 50% of its energy is converted into heat, then what will be the increase in temperature? The ball is given which is moving with some velocity v. After striking a wall, the ball completely stops there. That means whatever the kinetic energy the ball is having, that completely converts into other form of energy. But here 50% of that energy is only converted into heat given. That means and the question is what will be the increase in temperature. So see here, what is the general formula for kinetic energy? That is the general formula for kinetic energy is half mv square, and half of that energy only, half of that kinetic energy only is equal to heat. It converts into heat energy. That heat energy is absorbed by the thing there, and the to calculate the change in temperature, the heat energy given can be written as ms delta theta. And here you can write 1 by 4 mv square equal to ms delta theta, and mass will be cancelled here, and finally you have to calculate change in temperature now. But of course one more thing you have to write here, this ms delta theta, where s is in calorie per gram. In that particular case, we generally use the unit calories for the whole heat energy given, but for the kinetic energy we use joules. So to convert calorie from joules, we have to multiply with 4.2, for which the symbol you can use is J. So that here also you can use the same symbol J. And finally M and M will get cancelled. And what is delta theta then? Delta theta will be, on left side already you have E square by 4. And what are the other factors comes to the left side? Those are S into J. So finally delta theta is equal to V square by 4SJ. So this is the answer for change in temperature. Okay, so this is the solution for the first question. And now the second question. Second question is, water falls from a height 210 meters. Assuming whole of energy due to fall is converted into heat, the rise in temperature of water would be, and the water is falling from the height 210 meters given. That means when it is at some particular height of 210 meters, it is having some potential energy. When it comes to the ground, the potential energy will convert into kinetic energy. But here it is given that potential energy, whatever the water is having, that is completely converted into heat energy, and the same heat energy is absorbed by the water. In that case, they are asking us to calculate the change in temperature. Okay, in this case, again, we can use here that what is the general formula for potential energy? mgh. That is completely converts into heat energy. That means m s delta theta, of course, into j, because of difference in units. Now in this case, m and m will get cancelled. What is the remaining equation? gh equal to s delta theta j. So g is nothing but acceleration due to gravity, which is 9.8. But for our convenience of calculation, simply you can take 10 into h is given 210 meters. Both are in SI units only. And specific heat of water is 1 calorie per gram. But here you have to write in terms of just like what is the value of S in terms of joule per kilogram. In joule per kilogram, you can write it as 4,200 joule per kilogram. 4,200 joule per kilogram. then no need to substitute J value here, because already we are writing in terms of joules only, no? Joule per kilogram into delta theta. This will be 20, 210 into 10 will be, we can write the equation for delta theta only. Delta theta is equal to 2100 by 4200 will be the change in temperature. Of course, it is joule per kg Kelvin, and this is also Kelvin. This will be exactly half Kelvin, that is 0.5 degree Celsius. So this is the change in temperature. So it is given that the whole potential energy is converted into heat energy. But of course, we are writing in SI units, no? So that J we didn't consider. Directly the S value we have written in SI units only. Okay, then answer will be 0.5 degrees Celsius. And question number 3. A block of mass 100 gram slides on a rough horizontal surface. If the speed of the block decreases from 10 meter per second to 5 meter per second, okay, then the thermal energy developed in the process is when the velocity decreases from 10 to 5, that means the body is losing some energy. That energy we explain in terms of kinetic energy only, so that the change in kinetic energy you have to consider here, that will completely convert into heat energy. How much heat energy you have to calculate. Okay. Now, see here. The formula for change in kinetic energy is nothing but half mv square. But changing in kinetic energy, initial kinetic energy and final kinetic energy, you have to calculate. So change in energy is half m v1 square minus half m v2 square. This is loss of kinetic energy, which completely converts into thermal energy, where we use the symbol Q. So in this case, half into m into v1 square minus v2 square. And you have to verify here, are all quantities in SI units or not. So half into, what is the mass of the body given? Mass of the body given, I think 100 grams. 100 grams means you have to convert it into kg. That means 100 into 10 power minus 3 kg. Gram you have to convert into kilogram by multiplying 10 power minus 3. And V1 square, that is 10 meter per second given. And V2 square is 5 given. V2 is 5, V2 is 5 given. So then this will be equal to Q. Now 100 into 10 power minus 3 will be 10 power minus 1. So half into 10 power minus 1 into 10 square is 100, 5 square is 25, 100 minus 25 will be 75. And so 75 by 2 is 37.5. 37.5 into 10 power minus 1 is there. Na? So answer is 3.75 joules. So the amount of thermal energy developed is 3.75 joules. This is the answer. No. Next one. Fourth question. The amount of work which can be obtained by supplying 200 calorie of heat is. When 200 calorie of heat is given, how much work will be delivered, they are asking. Okay, this is, I think that is the fifth question. First we have to go through the fourth. Okay, let me complete this. So 200 calories given here. So we'll just write here. This is the fifth question. heat energy Q is given 200 calorie, and they're asking us to calculate work. That work is nothing but the heat energy only. But this heat energy you have to convert it into joules. So to convert it to joules, you have to multiply with J only. J into Q. So J is nothing but 4.2 and 200 calorie. So 200 into 4.2, it will be 840 joule. This is very much simple question. Just the conversion of unit or conversion of heat energy into joule. This is the answer for the question number 5. Now we can go to the question number 4. According to the question number 4, a lead bullet of 10 gram traveling at 30 meter per second strikes against a block of wood and comes to rest. So initially it is traveling with 300 meter per second. That means the body is having some kinetic energy. The bullet is having some kinetic energy. And immediately after hitting a wood block, it just came to the rest only. Assuming 50% of heat is absorbed by the bullet, the increase in its temperature is a similar question. Totally, the kinetic energy given is, the kinetic energy of bullet is half mv square, but of course 50% of this kinetic energy is only converted into heat energy there. Na? So I start with half of given kinetic energy. It will just convert into heat energy. That means which is equal to ms delta theta. Okay, now m and m will get cancelled. The remaining equation is 1 by 4 v square is equal to s into delta theta. And finally, you have to find out delta theta only. Na? Delta theta is equal to v square by 4s. So v is given. Velocity of bullet is given. Velocity of bullet is given 300 meter per second. 300 whole square by 4 into specific heat value of the given block. Specific heat of lead bullet is given 150 joule per kg. Already it was given in SI units. 150 joule per kg Kelvin. So this will be 300 whole square means 90,000 by 4 into 150 will be 600. 0 and 0 will be cancelled. And 900 by 6 is nothing but 150 degrees Celsius. So finally the change in temperature is 150 degrees Celsius. So these are the solutions for the first 5 questions in concept application exercise 3 from module number 9 of APEX material. Okay, thank you.